right, well, good morning. Sun right in front of us. That is bright. Another great night of sleep at the parking lot. Everything went according to plan. I got most of my stuff packed up. I didn't want to do the final bits, especially with the plastic, because I was pretty close to two different camper vans, and I just didn't want to wake them up. I didn't want to be rude. But yeah, everything's solid. It was 6 Celsius this morning when I woke up, so about 42 degrees. I know that's not going to be the same as ground conditions, but that's really solid because that's about what I should be expecting when I wake up in Svalbard. So looking forward to that. All right, well, I'm very annoyed this morning. So I went over to the Shell station I've been using as a restroom and thought, I'll give them my business. As I got closer, I saw it was 220 crowns a liter. And I was like, hell no. I know that definitely the Esso down the street was a lot cheaper. Get here? Same price. Oh, I look like a sucker born every second. It's kind of ridiculous. I know for a fact yesterday when I was over here that it was only 180, between 180 and 160. Not happy, I tell you. Not happy. Only paid 182 crowns. 18 bucks in gas. Let's go. Luggage carts have been secured. All right, everything's loaded up. Let's go check our bags. I think besides Oslo and Bergen, this is the first airport that we've been to that has 2 levels. Kind of crazy. We're not in Kansas anymore. Alright, so we've got our bags checked in. Looks like there's kind of a bit of a line here for security today. Luckily though, fast track, so we won't wait the 7 minutes average. Alright, well, through security relatively quickly. Fast track honestly was really useful to have there. Granted, repacking every cable I had took forever, but at least we got through security quickly. They have a lot of food options here, but I'm not too positive if they have a lounge. That we need to investigate. But first, let's go look at our plane as much as one can through this ridiculously bright sun. Looks like it's a pretty packed gate area, and at least the seat next to me is taken. KLM would never. Speaking of KLM, they had a KLM check-in area. So I guess once again, mon chéri is following me. So once upon a time, 2015, is the last time I saw anything mentioned about it, so we're talking 10 years ago, there was a lounge, or a cafe by SAS down here at gate 30. So we're going to take a look and see if that still exists. Had not been mentioned for 10 years. Well, it looks like the space that was once the SAS cafe is no longer an SAS cafe. Oh, look at Norwegian coming in. So, oh well, I guess that's official. Trondheim no longer has a lounge. Oh no, what will we do? A little bit of a strange boarding process there. People weren't too sure what lane to use. But it doesn't really matter. We're on board now. Well, except for the tape.
Ja. Ja. Det ordner vi, vet du.
Ha det godt. Ha det.
Not too shabby. We actually can hit the lounge for once. Shocking. Always love a positive morning surprise. We were supposed to only have 10 minutes between landing and boarding starting on the next flight. But now, we have 20 to 30 minutes. So we're gonna hit the lounge, go get some breakfast. I actually have not been to the SAS domestic lounge at breakfast time. Tack. Alright, that was a pretty decent breakfast. Now we just need to run and catch our flight and start the boarding in about 2 minutes, but that won't be an issue. I don't think boarding has started just yet. So I'm pretty sure they only have one luggage claim here. Seems like there's only one. Not that many flights, obviously, but pretty surprising. They have a 2-deck airport with multiple gates, proper jet bridges, but only one. Alright, we're 100% going to see how far we can just take the luggage cart. Because I have a method for this. The longer I get to roll this, the last time it's on my back. Well, welcome to Tromsø. What a nice place. There's actually snow up here. This is our first time on the trip going to the Arctic, above the Arctic Circle. Very nice. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, a little of what I'm hoping is people are just gonna assume that I'm going to a parking lot. And as I get further away from the airport, it's less likely that I'm gonna have someone say something to me. Well, it turns out we were going a bit the wrong way. No worries though, we will just reorientate.
Take a slight left, turn onto the Classic. Then at 600 feet, take a right onto the sidewalk.
It'd be really funny if I could take that scooter and harness it to my luggage cart and become even more efficient. Oh man. Yeah, it's a nice little place. What can you say? They really love doing that. I didn't even see that coming. I see light at the end of the tunnel. Alright. Here we got multiple paths, but I think this is the one that we want to take. Oh. Let's move on down it. Let's hope it's the right one. $23.28.
Next to the entrance.
That's an interesting Scandic. Alright guys, we secured the goods. We have postcards from the furthest north McDonald's in the world. That's right, I broke my McDonald's fast here in Norway after 6 days in a very special location. Now, we could post these from here, and that'd still be pretty far north. We're going to take these to Svalbard with us. We're going to post them from one of the most northern post offices in the world. Now, if we can get to Ny-Ålesund, that'll be the furthest north. But the reality is it's probably going to be Now there is a Viking cruise ship here, so let's go check that out. It would make sense why I heard so many Americans in the McDonald's. Wait, looks like it's a little cruise ship in port. Should we switch itinerary? Should we stop flying everywhere and just take a boat? We can go fjords on a boat, right? I don't know, man. Maybe we should switch. It's not even Carnival though. It's Viking. They do river cruises. What are they doing here? Such a big boat. Well, now that I've started to explore Tromsø a little, I am a little bit regretting only having 24 hours here. When I initially booked this, I looked at it and said, it's cold, I want to get back to Oslo for the weekend. Maybe I should have spent a bit more time. I mean, Northern McDonald, this amazing cathedral, these stunning views. Like, I know that Svalbard is going to be cool. But is it going to be this cool? That I don't know. Maybe a little bit of FOMO is happening. So let's take this little path and see where it goes. I saw people coming from here, so I'm assuming it's safe. Well, that just gets a little rough. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not wearing my my boots, so I think we're gonna skip on that expedition. A little more tolerable for my current footwear. Yes, much nicer. I don't know about much, actually, it's kind of steep. Insect of some sort. What was that? They're swarming me. There's still some around here. See if they come catch up.
النخل ده رايح
ولا المسافة
Who's its kids?
لانه طلع عليكي بالنزله بيجي اسرع.
ايوه
بالدهدل
långt ner för dina rötter.
Ja.
Med bakdekk.
Ja, du vet det der hoppet i siste partiet? Ja, på stein der man fløy fett der i går. Jeg hoppet forbi han.
Stein.
De hopper ut liksom og lander ned i løypa i siste partiet.
Rett ved benken.
Nei, rett etter benken. Rett
Du vet
før
Tromsø
kommer helt
krever
ned.
på Valøya og Kroke.
Jeg fløy jævlig rett.
والله صوري لي ابنك وقت تقيل.
Helt der nede.
Det er så mye steiner.
صوري هيك وافي على لينا نزلنا على التيك توك عندك ليندا. حاضر. شهرين يا رب.
منظر ولا حلو.
ليكي الورا.
Kanskje vi skal investere i
اي عملنا
Ikke. Den er jo fett bra.
Jeg synes det ser rart.
Ja, nå må man det bra.
Han kan Anna Boys.
Howdy, howdy.
تطلع أكثر
Anders, han Niklas bruker
Ja.
Jeg synes ikke det ser bra ut.
Jobber du bare for å se?
What'd you say?
Ikke forstyrr, så ingen kan ringe. Og ingen kan se deg.
لا تخيلوا مسلسل تركي بتوقعنا جبت على بهي الشجرة وهي الشجرة بتنزل بيجي حبيبي كبر عمار بشدني
Guys, take a look at this. What a view. All right, I think this is the first July snow I have touched north of the Arctic Circle. Take a look at this. A little snowball, short and sweet. I'm just getting attacked. All right. Tired of these flies attacking me. It's got to be because I'm wearing black. That can't be any other reason. Here in town, and all of them seem to claim to be the furthest north one, including one that looks pretty cool. But from what I can tell, this is the furthest north 7-Eleven. Let's go inside and take a look.
No.
How's it going? Oh, there we go. All right, the third time is a charm. We have slushies. Well, we made it to the furthest north 7-Eleven. Got some food. It was a little difficult. A little bit of a mess. That works for me though. Well, it looks like the runway's closed. They're doing some repair work. Hope it doesn't impact us tomorrow morning. No, this is probably ours. I don't see them flying it in before 6 in the morning.